What's up, developers and problem solvers? Rod checking in. Want to bring you guys another video today. And today we're going to talk about game developers and why they are so lazy. And to give you guys clarification, this is not actual game developers who's producing games at this point. I'm talking about you guys who play video games and they see game developers like, I want to be a game developer, and don't want to really do the work to put in the work to be a full-fledged good game developer. And I want to cover some points today with you guys to really put things in perspective for you, to really let you know if you got what it takes to be a game developer. So guys, it's not all fun and games. First of all, there's a huge difference between playing video games and producing video games. Just because you sit on the game and play all day and you know the characters, you know how it works as far as just the actual gameplay, it's a totally different experience when you're actually producing and creating games, guys. So I just want to get that in perspective for you guys. A lot of you guys subconsciously, you're lazy and you need to change your ways, and you just think about video games all day and you just think of a way that you can be around them all day long without necessarily going out and get a job. So guys, if you have not signed up for the community mailing list or 7-step guide, links are in the description box. You get access, and I talk about game development and other development community related stuff in the community. So go ahead and sign up for that and get access to our 7-step guide so you can become a developer. And if you already signed up for it, you guys, I have some premium courses below. If you guys want to take your development skills to the next level, got some premium courses so you can support your community and take your career and your skills to the next level. So all that being said, guys, let's talk about game development. First of all, let's get this notion out of the way that if you can play video games, that means you can develop. Two different skill sets, guys. And I know a lot of you guys may think you can develop games, but unless you got some development experience, it's going to be hard for you guys can actually start developing games, especially some of the advanced games that you guys got on PlayStation and Xbox. Call of Duty, that level game, that's a lot of code, source code in the background doing that. And just Joe Blow off the street's not going to be able to come in and develop that level of game. So if you want to take a shot at developing games, go start a new programming language. Since you're going to be doing game development, let's go ahead and jump into C Sharp, those fast languages that you can develop games in. You're going to learn pretty quickly that development in those high level languages or more advanced languages is a little bit more complex than what you think. So maybe you guys can start off with PHP and maybe something like my mind went blank. Python and JavaScript, and then you work your way to the C's and things like that, so that you can start really creating those level games. Most of you guys are gonna fail, by the way, because it's not about your programming skills. It's gonna be your grit, willing to learn those new skills. That's why you go into game development in the first place. You probably got a little something in your mind that you're lazy and you just want to play games. So we want to get out of that mind state first, and then you're gonna become a developer first, and then games are just one of the things you develop, not just games, and then you can specialize on down the road. Guys, you got to understand that certain niches are very lucrative, but they actually also have stiff competition. Don't you know how many game developers out there who want to be game developers and want to create games and be around them? So you're gonna have a lot of competition. You're gonna have to be on top of your game, literally, to actually become a game developer if you want to be one of the best and working on the games you guys are wanting. Not to say you can't do it. I'm just saying be on your A game, know what you're talking about, and really get your stuff together when it comes to knowing how to write, read, and program code, guys. So those are one of the things. And another thing too, guys, hobbies versus work. A lot of people getting this concept messed up, and I probably need to dedicate a video specifically like this. All jobs suck. It's just that some jobs suck less than others. That's why they pay you. And the goal is to get a job you don't hate, you can tolerate, and actually get some wins and be good at. That makes you feel good when you produce something, you help people. That's where we want to get that sweet spot. You got some people out there who find their passions in something they love, and they just like working, and it's in demand. But 9 times out of 10, they on the top of the game. Most companies, if you got those nice cushy jobs or nice passionate level jobs like that, it's only for the few and elite, or the people who've been there a long time. So again, another reason to get your A game. But going back to my original point about the work versus hobbies, guys, two different situations. Your hobby is something you're doing for entertainment, something you like to do. It engages you, you like doing it, and it just makes you feel good. Work, people try to achieve that with work, but the only caveat is your work is driven by demand, not what you want to do. At least I know at the beginning, but you have little to dictate at the beginning. You just got to do what the customer wants you to do. So it may be a sucky game that you hate, but you still got to develop in it. It's just how it is. You're gonna have those projects that you don't like to do, but you got to do it. Hobbies, you can refuse to do it. You can do exactly what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, and what rate you want to do it. Work, you don't have that option. So guys, you got to be able to decipher between the two. When you're playing video games, you choose video games. You're playing when you want to, you don't play them. When you're actually game developing, you're gonna have certain projects in that game that you have to do, and maybe it may not be the game you want to. You may have a Barbie doll game or something for kids that you just don't like doing, and it makes you pull your hair out. It's just how it is, guys. So I can beat on these topics for a long time, but at the end of the day, you guys trying to avoid hard work. And not to say you can't become a game developer. I'm just saying bring your A game, because there's a lot of competition out there. A lot of guys like yourself and even girls want to be game developers, because that's the first natural thing you want to do, because you play video games all day. But come to find out, guys, there's a lot of source code behind a lot of those games you want to play. So all I want to say is, yes, you can do it. Yes, you need to get started, and the best way to do that is to be around like-minded people and join the DigiLink community, guys. Again, links are in the description box. We go over 7 steps to become a developer and take your career and your skills to the next level and make the money you want and niche down on what you want, guys. So let's start the conversation. What do you want? What did I miss? Go ahead and comment in the description box as far as just game developers and your thoughts and philosophies about why they're lazy. Maybe I missed the point. Specifically talking about the ones who are trying to get in game development, who just in love with video games, not the ones who are producing the high level games right now, because you got a lot of really good game developers out there who love to play video games, and the only difference between them and you, they're taking action and actually writing the code that's gonna take that game to the next level. You need to be in the same boat. So like, subscribe to the content. If you have additional questions, comment below, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. Peace.